Yes, people. We're back again with another video on Vibes from the Six. We're going to have Jay joining us any moment now, but we got Rack in the building repping Liverpool. We got Vader, as you can see, repping Man City with the hat and the shirt. We got Winter Surfer in the building repping Chelsea as always. And of course, you already know who I'm repping, Arsenal. We don't have a Manchester United rep today, but we will have a Newcastle fan coming on any moment now. So Jay and Specs are going to be joining us. They're going to be a little late, but before we get any further, we have to start with Rack and this outlandish story. Rack, did you hear the story, bro? Did you hear the story? Apparently, you guys are getting Mbappe. Mbappe is coming to Liverpool. PSG don't want to sell to Real Madrid. They don't want him to go to Real Madrid. They want anybody but Real Madrid. And Liverpool could become the front runners. In the case that you sell Mohamed Salah, you could potentially have the funds to go get Kylian Mbappe. And I just wanted to start with this because I feel like this is the easy story to discuss. I don't think this will happen. I think this is Jude Bellingham all over again. They're just getting your hopes up. The media are running with stories. But could you see a possibility in which you could get Kylian Mbappe? Let's be honest, bro.
Absolutely.
Kylian Mbappe.
There was a time when I was on this train, like a few years ago. I was like, if this happens and that happens, and the year when we won the league, he was talking about Liverpool being amazing and
Kylian Mbappe is not living on Merseyside.
Wait.
Let him land.
So at that point, I'd kind of drunk the Kool-Aid a little bit. I was on board, but I don't see this happening, and it's unfortunate, but I don't see it happening. Now look, I call this like the Ronaldo, not Ronaldo syndrome, like the Ronaldo track, if you like. It's great. Playing for Real Madrid is obviously amazing, but the biggest league in the world is the Premier League. Ronaldo became a worldwide star when he played for Manchester United, and then obviously when it became a global historical star when he played for Real Madrid. And I think if you have both of those boxes ticked, you've played in the biggest league and you've played for arguably the biggest club, or probably the biggest club, then it gives you a potential fan base and interest across two different markets. Let's call them markets. You still have Ronaldo. You still have United fans standing Ronaldo, as one of their heroes, despite the fact his best years came at Real Madrid. So, look, I'm kind of like making the case for it happening. But if you ask me if I had to put money on it, will it happen? I'd say no. And
let me ask Vader something. Vader, is that an heroic signing for you? Liverpool signing Mbappe. Is that an heroic signing?
Is it a what signing?
Is it a heroic signing if Liverpool sign Mbappe? Would it make them heroes still?
Would it make them No, it would not make them heroes. Have they been heroes? The propaganda don't believe it. But no, they sign Mbappe. They go from quote unquote heroes to straight villains. Straight villains.
Okay.
Listen. I think is Mbappe the biggest star in the world right now? Football star. I think there's a case to be made for it. Obviously, Messi, Ronaldo, and stuff. They're still playing, but you know,
I would make a case.
I mean,
don't say Erling Haaland. Nobody watches Man City for Erling Haaland.
You guys are crazy.
No.
Look at Ray's jumping around already. He's jumping around. Look at
Erling Haaland is not as big as Messi and Mbappe.
I'm not saying that.
You want to know something? Phil Foden has more commercial value than Erling Haaland.
You are crazy. Listen,
Conor Gallagher's up there as well.
Erling Haaland is now the face of the Nike boot. He was going on all those tours. He was the face of the Nike boot. Erling Haaland was on the cover of EAFC 24. Mbappe's agents are like, yo, I need out of PSG. I see Erling Haaland on everything. I need out of here. He realizes that, hey, what Haaland did with this treble and how he's moving, he needs out. I'm telling you.
Once again, is Erling Haaland selling the most shirts at Man City?
Hey, listen. You got to look at it from.
Is about
Listen,
globalization.
and also as well. Can I just say, like, it's kind of like wrestling. You know, like when you watch wrestling. No. Stay with us. I had to.
Okay.
Come with me here. It's like
I'll give you some time to get going.
I watch wrestling, yeah, and I watch it like an adult. So certain things are certain different because I'm an adult. Now, when you're talking about the biggest stars and this and that, yeah, really it's children and younger people who really will position that statement, not us. So when you're thinking about it, don't think of it from your lens. Think of how the younger generation perceive these people, yeah? And Haaland's a megastar, an absolute megastar. And that's what I'm trying to say. Is like you're trying to gauge it from your bias. He's not an aesthetic footballer and rah.
You're an old head, Egal. You're an old head.
That's just like 50 goals in a season. You know, treble in his first season. You know, looks like a Greek god or something. Do you know what I mean? Like this is like a superstar out here, bro. Like it's not like even Mbappe. What's Mbappe doing at the moment? He's at PSG, you know. It's like for me.
Is there a case to be said that Kevin De Bruyne and Foden have more commercial value than Haaland right now?
Oh my goodness, Egal, what's wrong right now?
Capo, Haaland's close, bro.
Listen,
Haaland's definitely a superstar.
Jay, one sec. Every one of us, no disrespect to Foden, no disrespect to KDB. But every one of us, when we're playing, we dream about scoring goals routinely. That's what we want to do. Even the youngest kid, that's what they go on the pitch to do.
Okay, 1 second.
On the playground, when the kids are kicking the ball, they're screaming Haaland.
Okay, let me stop you
guys
there. Who is the face of European football right now? Is it Erling Haaland?
I don't think it's not one face. There's no one face.
Yeah, it's difficult because the Premier League, for example.
So who's the face of the Premier League?
It's difficult. What do you think? It's difficult. Like it's difficult since Kane went. Because I think Kane was
never the face of the Premier League.
Bro, listen, that's because you say that because no Arsenal player is the face of the Premier League.
Guess what?
It hasn't been for the last decade.
Let me get a neutral's perspective. Because Winter Surfer is a neutral on this. Winter Surfer, who do you think is the face of the Premier League? And don't say Nicholas Jackson, obviously.
No,
bro,
I'm moving my man Gallagher to the side for a bit, so he can't be it. I'm going to say it's probably between Erling Haaland and Mo Salah as the face of the Premier League. They're the two most... Mo Salah especially is probably one of the only few world-class players we've got in the league. And Erling Haaland's the new rising star. And when you are... And I do think he's more commercial. See, Egal, are you confusing who's the better player overall?
No. Who's the face? Like, who brings in more commercial?
No, it's Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland's the face of Man City. And he's going to be soon... And he's going to be still in the face of the Premier League in the next few years, especially if he stays and Mo Salah leaves.
Do you not think in answering that statement, there's also an element to be like, when we talk about the face of the Premier League, it's like the Premier League. The Premier League is the product. We chop it up. So, like, you got KDB, you got Salah, you got Haaland, you know, you had Kane, and all these guys are kind of doing equal levels of kind of, heavy lifting with
they hit different demographics, different target markets.
You go to Asia, they'll say Son. You go to Africa, they'll say Salah. You go to Europe, they might say Kane or KDB. Do you know what I mean? It's like they'll split it up amongst themselves. So for me, I had this conversation with my friends, like the face of the Premier League, and it's a difficult one because there's a lot of people that wouldn't accept Salah as the face. There's a lot of people that wouldn't accept Haaland as the face. A lot of people will say Kane is definitely not the face. So it's almost like, I guess they all are. They all together, the band. It's the collective weight.
You're gonna have different flavors. You're gonna have different
flavors. the faces of the Premier League in the past are usually associated with winners as well.
Mm.
So it's
Okay.
like you know what I mean. You're not going to get like
Let's-
a mid-table.
Scoring records that mean something.
Let me introduce the last person to the panel. We got Specs in the building, Jordy Dreads TV. Big up to you, bro. Newcastle fan in the building. And we weren't gonna talk about Newcastle yet. We're just gonna keep it on general public conversation. You guys know the AFCON and the Asia Cup are around the corner, guys. And we got to talk about this. A bunch of players are going to be out. So for Newcastle, who are you going to have on this list? Nobody. For Man City, who do you have on this list? Nobody. Interesting. For Chelsea, who do you have on this list? Nicholas Jackson. That's it. You know what? That's actually a positive, maybe. You never know.
Hey, one of the top scorers in the Premier League.
Arsenal,
listen.
Arsenal, El Neni might not even be an Arsenal player by the time he comes back from AFCON.
I didn't realize he still was.
You know the one thing I always think when you say little things like when you have your little digs, because you are the host, so obviously you're allowed to dig. You dig out whoever you want, but it's like I always want to check the goal scoring charts before I start taking jabs at other teams, attackers. So I'm like, your attackers have definitely scored more than Nicholas Jackson, right? For you to be making that dig at Nicholas Jackson.
If you include Champions League,
yes. No, I'm obviously just calling about the Premier League because obviously the Premier League.
No. Hey, my attackers have been poor, but let's talk about the two of the best attackers in the league, in Son and Mo Salah, also leaving. I got an interesting question for you guys. Who's going to be missing more? Or is Tottenham going to miss Son more? Oh, wait, you're not only missing Son, you're also missing Pape Sarr, Basuma. Yeah, Tottenham are going to be affected the worst by this. Them and Nottingham Forest. If you look at who Nottingham Forest is going to be missing with
look at Forest.
Nottingham Forest and yourselves are going to be affected the most.
1, 2, 3. That's like 4 starters for them.
Yeah, and that's three starters for you. Arsenal, we're okay. Pep is smart. He doesn't have any in either competition.
Hold on. Egal, how are you okay? Egal, man. Egal, why do you always?
Rado, what are you saying? Rado, is Pep smart?
Egal, why are you okay when you've been clowning Zinchenko all season and the guy that can play inverted left back is going to be going away? That's not okay.
Bro, we have a mini issue. Arsenal are looking to actually go sign a fullback because of this situation. But in my opinion, we should have a fullback in the academy that we're able to play at this moment in time. I don't know why Arteta's not using the academy. That's my take on this. But I want to speak to the Liverpool and the Tottenham fans here. Actually, before I get to you, Specs, what are you saying, bro? Yeah. Who do you think is gonna be affected the most by AFCON? You think Liverpool missing Mo Salah and Endo, or Tottenham missing Son, Basuma, and Sarr?
I'll go for Spurs, man. The whole Liverpool thing. Let me hear me properly. You hear me, yeah?
It's not terrible.
Crackly, yeah.
I've got to fix it. I'll do it in a minute. It's a bit over.
Give him a second.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you at all. Jump back in. Then I'll go to Winter Surfer. Winter Surfer, what are you saying? Tottenham. Who's gonna be affected more, Liverpool or Tottenham?
On the side note, I think I just saw Wolves who are missing. They're missing Chan as well. Is he going to South Korea? So he and Antti Nouri as well. So those are two. And Chan's their top scorer. So that's a big miss for them. Spurs or Liverpool? On paper, it looks like Spurs. But I don't know. Liverpool, your boys have got to step up with Salah not being there because they're not playing well at the moment. I know Nunes scored the last couple of games and stuff like that, but they've got to really step up now because they've got no excuse. Their talisman's not there to bail them out. Do you know what I mean? Or even if he's not playing well to get the G&A that he's getting, so he's not there. So they've got to step up. But on paper, it looks like Spurs, though Bentancur has come back as well.
He's captaining the team tonight.
Yeah, and I don't know if they're going to if they'll recruit any more midfielders by the time those guys come back. But on paper, it looks like Spurs. Yeah. But I would, Liverpool aren't out of the woods yet. You know what I mean? With their misfiring front line, so it's a bit of a 50-50 for me, really. If we're talking about title race, you have to say both.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I think it depends on the
I'm
game
gonna
as
come
well.
to you in a second, bro. Let me go to the last neutral on the desk. Vader,
It's
what do
only
you
two
say?
Premier League games, right? Oh, it's only 2 Premier League games, isn't it? Something like that.
He's gonna be out for both Arsenal games, so he's gonna
Okay. Okay.
we'll get back to it though in a second. Vader, what are you saying? Who do you think is gonna be affected more, Tottenham or Liverpool?
One sec.
Okay, Jay, I'll come to you then while Vader's getting set up.
It's interesting because I think Son and Salah have had almost identical impacts on their sides, and you're basically just taking a lot of goals.
Give me a sec.
Yeah,
I'll
Vader,
set it up.
don't worry, just mute yourself.
Dier's not in the squad, Jay. He's going.
Yeah, he's in negotiations with Bayern. That's you know what I mean. That's
Dier's going to Bayern. What?
Yeah, he's going to Bayern.
yeah.
Bayern Munich have fallen off. What the hell?
Tuchel ID.
My bad. I had to set something up.
Wait. That spun me. Can we even stay on this topic anymore after that?
Yeah.
Did you guys see Eric Dyer's going to Bayern Munich? It's
not fully confirmed, but like it's like we've agreed a fee. He's agreed terms. Like
you've agreed. It's actually happening.
Yes.
Well, he's agreed terms with Bayern. The Bayern have agreed a fee of like £4 million. We're just waiting for Bayern to.
What?
Yeah, it's a permanent move.
Permanent move.
Tuchel must have liked him when he was in the league. He must have seen something that he liked out of him.
Fourth choice centre back.
Why can't I see anything about this?
No, I mean, like he's probably just a friend for Harry Kane to chill with.
Wait.
Pletty goal apparently has put it out.
Oh my God, it's actually true. Fabrizio Romano tweeted about it.
Yeah, he's not in the squad definitely tonight.
What the fuck is going on in 2024?
No matter that.
This is not normal.
It's a permanent.
It's normal, guys.
It's not even loan. It's a permanent move. It's not even loan.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm happy for him, but like, this is Tottenham. How much are you gonna get in this deal?
Like just under
4 million, something like that.
That's smart business.
Yeah, like 4 million or so.
Someone's saying check if it's a real Fabrizio. I'm pretty sure.
Shout out to Levy. That's good business right there.
Yeah, you know, if we can pull it off, it's you know, like Levy deserves to like just be like because a lot of fans were like, why don't you just free transfer him? Why don't you just pay his contract off? And now it's like, well, you know, putting everything aside from an economic point of view, if you get £4 million for Dier, who's out of contract in 6 months, that's wild. You know, like I would give him away for free right now. So
Jay, Dier to Bayern, who would have ever guessed that? That's crazy.
Jay, surely that would mean you're getting a defender in January.
Yeah, right? Well, they're saying, but Romano was tweeting about Dragusin, us being back in, and you know, I'm quite chill now. The Spurs transfer targets have showed. Honestly, even if we didn't get Dragusin, I wouldn't be bothered. Because like these guys have got options.
Is he Turkish?
Romanian. So I just feel like we've got options. It's like I don't really mind. I like the one thing I've realized when you're a data driven or like you do that kind of transfers is you can't get hooked to the targets. You can't. Do you know what I mean? You can't be like, oh my God, I really want this player or I really want that player, because the data is you're gonna be like. You're going to spend 2 days convincing yourself that David Raya is going to be an amazing transfer. And the club says, actually, we're going for Vicario. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, that's
I see what you did there.
All right. So, guys.
And one last thing about the January stuff. Spurs, right? You know, stats tell me that Spurs are the #1 side at creating open play goals. Is that the stat? Open play chances, open play goals. Like
most chances created, if I'm not mistaken.
Most chances created in the Premier League in open play. So, so what I'm saying, Egal, is unlike you set piece merchants at Arsenal. Yeah, if it's not a penalty or a corner, you're not having it either. You don't want it, do you? But yeah,
you know what?
Let's
actually talk about that then, because I was gonna come to you guys about Salah and Son, but I'll pause the Salah conversation and let's stick on Son for a second. Son, if I'm not mistaken, how many goals does he have this season?
14, I think. 14 goals and 4
How many
assists.
assists? How many assists?
4. 14
That's a
and
total of 17 goal contributions.
18, I think.
I'm looking at it right now. It says 17, mate.
17.
But-
Hey, they're taking one off him, but hey, I'm not picky. We'll go with your stats.
So with that being said, can you survive without Son?
Hey, listen. Unlike you, our centre forwards score. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think you'll find.
If I'm not mistaken, your centre forward hasn't scored a goal.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this question. Egal, how many games has Richarlison played as a number 9 for Tottenham?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So the last season, Kane played every game as a number 9. So Richarlison wasn't playing up front. This season, started a couple of games. Son moved to number 9. Richarlison was playing out wide. Then Richarlison got surgery. Since he got surgery, 5 in 5, is it? I think it's 5 in 5. Yeah. So my thing is Brennan Johnson's assisting, Kulu's scoring. So I'm not sure it's going to be easy for us to go on without Son. He's top forward. But what I'm saying is like we'll do our best. And we have a forward who's in good form. We've got wide
You're
players.
not answering the question. Right. You're ducking the question.
My answer to the question is the way our team plays, we create chances. Yeah, that's why if you took Saka out of your team, you're fucked. Yeah, but we've been playing without Maddison for 2 months.
Wait. Saka wasn't in our team. We just beat Man City.
What?
Saka wasn't in our team. We beat Man City.
Oh, okay, right, okay. Was that a set piece, a deflected goal, or a penalty? Which of the 3 was it of the Arsenal Speciale? The Arsenal Speciale this season, Egal. Which of those 3 was it? Deflected
you
goal,
scored a deflected goal at our ground.
You got a deflected goal and a penalty. Yeah, so that was deflected goal, penalty, or set piece. Which was it? That beat City?
It's not my fault. You guys gave away a penalty. But let's get back to the panel now, guys. Can Tottenham play the next couple of games? Who do they face? They play Burnley tonight, right? Then who do you play in the league?
United away.
That's always a tough game for them.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, you have Brentford at home.
Yeah, and
Everton
then hopefully
Everton on the 3rd, and then he should be back for the home game versus Brighton on the 10th of February. So for the next 4 games in the FA Cup tonight, Manchester United, Brentford, and Everton. Can you see them surviving and basically winning, or at least collecting as many
7 points? 7 points, Egal.
And they have to see the FA Cup today, or else their season's done. But yeah.
Are you saying 7 points?
Hold on, Egal. I hope you have the same energy for yourself when you play Liverpool.
100%.
Considering you are 1 point above us.
Liverpool at home.
Why are you talking like we're in the relegation zone?
One second.
We are 1 point behind you.
We're gonna get to the Liverpool game, but understand. Tottenham are supposed to try to win trophies. If I'm not mistaken, that up, right? FA Cup is your final chance to win a trophy this season because you're not winning the Premier League.
Yeah.
Right? Unless you think it's a
you're not winning the Premier League either.
No. Unless you think it's a 5 point race.
No. I'm sorry. Are you winning the Premier League?
We can still win the Premier League, yes.
No. So why can you be 1 point ahead of us win the Premier League, but we can't?
Because we've shown a level of consistency over a calendar year.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And we have a better squad than you. But
okay.
On the other hand, let's enough about this. Tottenham tonight. What are we saying?
We're winning, man. We're going through.
This is your team.
I'm not sure we're going to win the FA Cup this season. Yeah, but my thing is that the squad's done is brilliant. To be where we are with what we've had to deal with, we've done well. And to you, Egal, your floor is our ceiling. So the way I see this now,
no. It's the other way around.
What I'm saying is, you live above us.
I think you mixed it up.
I'm banging on the ceiling.
One second. Our floor is your ceiling. Yeah, 100%. Where we are right now. Our floor is your ceiling. Yeah. Why are you bragging about that? That
What
just
do you
shows
mean,
how
bro?
we're
Okay.
not on the same level. That's what it says. We're not on the same level. Don't compare Arsenal and Tottenham. We've left you behind. Okay?
Oh,
Now,
okay.
now, guys. Genuine question. Does anyone believe? Does anyone believe Burnley could knock out Tottenham today? Because Burnley
You never know. It's FA Cup. Can you hear me properly now? If you can't, I'm gonna bounce. Can you hear me?
Bro, your thing is
He's still
moving
a bit
mad. Can
crackly.
you just get your phone or something?
Yeah,
No,
no,
I've got different equipment. Fuck it, I'm out, bro. I'm out. It's not.
no,
I'll
bless.
see you soon, bro.
I've got new equipment, bro. So it's all messed up.
Yo,
I'm
just
out.
use your phone. Just use your
Protect the
phone.
brand.
I am, but it's the volume bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
protect the brand.
Next time, man, next time.
I'll try one more time, bro. I'll come in there.
All right, peace.
What's up?
This thing's moving mad. But yeah, all right. So I'm gonna start with you, Rack. What are you saying? Tottenham versus Burnley tonight. What are you saying?
Where is it? Is it at Spurs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Burnley had no chance. Spurs
Burnley
are right
have no
before them.
chance. No chance. Bro, do you know who Tottenham
No,
are?
that's Spurs. Spurs.
You've been tickled, haven't you, Egal?
Burnley are really shit, man. Burnley,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
they're like, sorry.
Anyone can beat them.
I don't think Burnley should concentrate on this. They need to survive. So
They need to
Okay.
survive, yeah.
All right, Winter Surfer, you're also backing Tottenham.
well, I'm logical. So yeah, sorry, Egal, I can't.
Hi, Vader.
I just say don't let them lose.
It counts
Yeah,
out
man.
here standing for Burnley.
Come on, I need someone to say Burnley as well.
Vader, what are you saying?
Nah, I think
Burnley
Ange is
just
gonna do enough to win this game. And as much as I like Company and what he was able to do for Burnley, getting them back in the Prem, yeah, I think he needs to just focus on trying to survive.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Jay, of course, what's your prediction?
I looked at the team before. We've gone full strength, rightly so. But it's still a bit, Emerson Royale and Davies at centre back, Kulu or Johnson out of position on the left wing.
They got a draw at City.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, listen, that's what I'm saying. But they gave me heart palpitations all game. But no, we'll win this game. I'd like to think it might be closer than people think. Maybe a 2-1. I hope it's 3-1, but I can't. I've just got a feeling it'll be 2-1, and Burnley they'll be game. They might put in a decent performance.
Are you playing next? Are you playing next?
Burnley are 5 points. Burnley are 5 points from safety, man. Like really. and that's only up.
Rax is like you're not allowed to have fun, Burnley. You need to focus on your work.
No, but this is the thing, right? And Everton, okay, Everton have got 16 points, but that's only because they got to those 10 points docked. So you would expect Everton to eventually get out of it. The next one after them is Brentford, which you've got 19 points. They're potentially 8 points from safety. That's a huge amount at this stage of the season. Like to claw that back.
Okay,
that Ivan Toney hero arc is going to hit like crap.
Fair enough. But let me ask you guys a quick question. Do you guys think if Newcastle lose to Sunderland or Manchester United somehow lose to Huddersfield, that their managers could end up
Wigan.
United to Huddersfield is the result we all need to see happen. That will be too much, man.
I think United.
Could it be Ten Hag or Eddie Howe sacked this weekend?
The thing with Newcastle is interesting though, because and this is the thing that I think more top 8 teams are going to need to understand is that with the top 8 now, there's 8 good teams. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not even including like West Ham and Brighton in that. I was actually using Aston Villa and Newcastle to add to the top 6.
Including Tottenham.
We're part of the big 6, mate. And don't you forget it. Finished above you 6 out of the last 7 seasons. Don't you forget it. The point is When you were finishing 8th, no one was saying you weren't part of the Big Six. Like,
I think people were. I remember
deservedly so, because you were finishing 8th. So
where did you finish last season? Oh,
Yo, Jay's lock and loaded today.
we finished
you
8th.
definitely finished 8th last season.
We finished 8th last season, and what happened? What happened, Egal? I came on the stream, and you had me like a performing monkey arguing with Kendall and the Newcastle fans about where Spurs were going to finish. That's what you had.
Why did it have to be an animal?
We finished 8th one season, and I had to fight for my life for people
Listen,
telling
all I
me
have
that
to
Newcastle
say
were
is-
taking my spot.
All I have to say
One
is
season.
say no to racism.
Jay had his veggies
Say no to
today. Jay had his veggies
Say
today.
no-
Do you
say
see what
no
I'm
to
saying?
racism.
One season. That's
Listen.
all I'm saying, Egal.
Listen.
All it takes is one season for hype. But what I'm saying is the top
One-
8, top 10 is hard now. The
Jay,
league is hard, Egal.
Please, let me set this up. Winter Surfer. Question 2.
Can I just say about that? The league is hard, but I think that's also because the teams have equalised a little bit. Like the top, 3 or 4 seasons ago, when Liverpool and City, we were significantly better than the rest. I think we have definitely come down, even though City had an exceptional season last season. I think City have also come down a little bit, and maybe some of them have bridged the gap. So we have a compressed top 8, I think, quality-wise.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even like think about people like Paqueta,
Vogue.
Hughes,
Let
Bowen,
me
West
just
Ham.
stop everything for a second. Rewind, guys. Newcastle faced Sunderland away. This is a derby. If Newcastle somehow lose to Sunderland, surely that's a sackable offense to Eddie Howe.
I don't know. I don't think it'll be a sackable offence. There'll be huge pressure put on him. But I think they will ride out to the summer and make a decision on Eddie in the summer.
Yeah.
There's links to the Girona coach, but then aren't Girona part of the Veta? Aren't they part of the Man City thing as
Yeah,
well?
they're part of the City group.
Yeah, so that might be
They're part of the super villains, yeah.
These super villains. But I don't know. He's dealing. I think they're further ahead than they thought they were. Like going for the Champions League and stuff like that. But listen, this is a point when this is his toughest period at Newcastle for the past 2 years. Expectations now this season have gone through the roof. They would have been disappointed to be knocked out of the League Cup. They thought they could probably go back and do that, but he needs to find some solutions because that performance, I know they haven't got a great record against Liverpool anyway, but that performance was pathetic on Monday.
What are you saying?
Liverpool's
Newcastle
XG
beat
was like
Sunderland?
7. Liverpool's XG
You saying
was 7.
Newcastle beat Sunderland and Eddie Howe keeps his job?
No, I can see an upset here. I can see Sunderland beating them. I can see.
Where are Sunderland? Are they doing okay in their league?
I
have
think
no
they're
idea where
6
they
or
are.
something in.
Doesn't matter.
League
This is
Two.
a derby.
League 2.
Are they in the
doesn't really
Championship in League One?
Championship.
League 1, aren't they?
They're in championship.
Oh, okay.
It may be a
What
derby.
the-
Newcastle's winning this game, guys.
But
Come
the thing is this. It's at Sunderland. They haven't had a derby for 7 years. The atmosphere is going to be
Nice.
electric. Plus, I think I read somewhere today that one of their owners or their sons painted one of the Sunderland bars in the Newcastle colours in the actual Sunderland stadium. So that was not good. But listen, when Newcastle played Sunderland the last few years, they haven't got a good record in the Premier League when they were in the Premier League. They lost to them a number of times. I remember Poyer beating them, Canio beating them famously once up there. I think Dick Advocat as well. So
Look at him licking his lips. He's ready for the Sunderland game.
No.
Yo,
Yeah.
be honest. Eddie
Wait,
Howe
no.
loses to Sunderland. You're sacked.
Wait, can you hear me first though?
Yeah.
Thank you. Just in time. So we're talking about the Sunderland game, yeah?
Yeah.
Are we saying what's you lot's narrative first? Sorry, about the whole Eddie Howe.
My narrative is replay.
My narrative is get sacked after a loss.
Nah, you're winning the game. Newcastle's
Don't think
winning
that,
the game.
Egal. I've been having pure beef over this Eddie thing, man. Like, especially from our own fans.
Do you want him sacked?
No, of course, no. I don't. If you have to get sacked, you have to. But I don't believe he should be getting sacked. If he loses this game, and apparently real Geordies, because I'm from London, say blah blah blah. Like what I said is, if we lose to Sunderland, it's a problem. I'll be pissed, and I don't know how much I can defend Eddie, but I don't see why you're just going to sack him and bring in who. The guy's got enough credit to say, see out the season.
You're going to bring in a Spanish manager. You're going to do the Arteta, the Pep.
Yeah, but I'm saying bring in who
Do
now?
the Arteta. The Arteta, he said.
Babes, bro, bring in who now, bro? Look, this is the first bad patch Eddie has gone through, and the players. So let him earn his money in a different way, and let's see if he can get us out of this. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I can't go with the narrative of it's a Sunderland game. If you lose that, you're out. What the owners do is up to them. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, we have to beat Sunderland. Like, that's a big derby. It's not a joke. Like, if you go into history, it's deeper than just football. This whole derby, it's not just a football thing. It's deeper than that. But I won't get into that. So if he loses that game, he's got problems, yes, but I don't see why you should just sack him, see out the season, and reevaluate in the summer. That's my thing. He's got enough credit in the bank. Like, don't forget where we're coming from. My opinion.
Vader, I was gonna come to you next. Manchester United, they play Wigan on Monday. Could you see them dropping out of the FA Cup?
Oh man, can I see that happening? Yes. Will it happen? No.
You can see it happening.
I could see it happening.
In which parallel universe can you see it happening?
Because the weirdest, strangest things happen to United. But the reason why I'm saying it's not going to happen is because listen, I've been consistent on this show.
Wigan, man. I thought someone said Huddersfield. I thought City were playing Wigan for a second.
City. I was mistaken.
So the thing, United do this, man. They go up and down, win, lose, win, lose. Well, their last result was a loss. They're winning this. It's just that simple. Ten Hag does just enough to piss off the fan base but retain the job. So he's good.
So does anybody believe they're going to lose to Wigan? No.
I mean, it's the derby. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's no. I live in Manchester. Like, it's a derby. Like, it's so derby. People in Wigan are like, oh yeah, when they come down the road, let's get them. You know what I mean? Like that's.
All right.
I don't think that's how they
sound.
Jay put the accent on and everything, man.
It's the FA Cup.
Nah, what happened? Egal. You don't feel very magical.
You have a lot of different topics.
Normally, you're Walt Disney levels of magic. What happened to the magic of the cup? Are you worried about Liverpool? We'll get there.
We're gonna get to Liverpool, but you're jumping the gun, bro. We gotta talk about a bunch of other stuff before we get there.
Okay, I'm gonna go 2-1 United, but Wigan take the lead.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't give a shit. I want Wigan to beat Manchester United just so I can laugh. I don't care about the political prediction.
Oh, cool.
I just want to see.
I don't know why I'm wasting our time on it then.
Yeah, I don't care for this fugazi analysis.
I'm here for the.
Egal, 1 minute Egal's saying we've got loads of other games to talk about. Next minute you say he doesn't care about any of them.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Gary Neville
I'm saying I don't care about the context. I need a Manchester United loss. That would be amazing, because then they'll be out of the FA Cup, out of the Champions League, out of the Carabao Cup, if I'm not mistaken. They're out of the Carabao Cup, right?
Yeah, we beat them.
Yeah. So then they'll have nothing left, and their season's over in January. It'll be amazing. I would love it.
What's your obsession with everyone's season being over in January, Gal? Like, you just want everyone's season. Is it because you want our seasons to be over in January? Because when you fall short, you can then at least tell us your season was over in January. I'm on to you, Gal.
Honestly, I kind of just wanted to stick it to United fans right there. There's nobody on the panel, but yeah, it is what it is.
Is it hard to find? Is it hard to find United fans these days?
It kind of is.
You just have to listen out.
I noticed that too.
You know what? Honorable mention: Chelsea fans. It's not always hard to find them, but Winter Surfer is reliable. Big up Winter Surfer. Yeah. Talk to me about Chelsea, bro. Chelsea Preston. What you saying?
It's gonna be a weird game in terms of I want him to do a mixture of. I don't know if I'm a bit confused about whether I want him to mix up the team or go full strength, because we've got the League Cup semi-final midweek, and I really want to go full strength there.
Would you start Broha?
I mean, I think he will, but I wouldn't even start Broho on the bench. So you know what I mean? I just don't think he's. I don't think for me he's not. For me, he's just not even quality as a backer at this moment in time, and that maybe sound harsh on him because he's only just really returned. But I just don't see in any of the basics at the moment. And the situation we're in, I can't afford to carry a player like that. He will probably start tomorrow because I think Nkuku's being rested. And Jackson's gone, I think, to the African nations already, I think. So, yeah, it'll have to probably be Broho up front because there's no one else really. So, yeah, the Preston, get the Preston game out of the way. I'm not if we make this cup run up. I want the weakest teams possible. I'm not for this glory about beating people in their back, in Old Trafford and stuff like that. You shut up, Vader. You've had easy draws.
Would you focus on the League Cup? Would you focus on the League Cup?
Yeah, because it's the first one you can win at the moment. Yes, I would. I'll go all out. I'll go out for the League Cup. I don't care. I want to collect as many trophies as possible.
Yeah,
I'm not these
disappointed with
snobs
that
that go.
mentality.
No, and the thing is even if you win the League Cup as well, you then get to flex on all the other clubs, because is the game not about winning? So all the teams that finish second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, you're out here with your trophy.
Not let this Chelsea team win a cup when they're down and out.
I know.
That's all I'm
Who's
saying.
Who's left in the competition?
Liverpool play Fulham in the other leg, in the other semi. So
we're going to talk about Liverpool in a second.
So,
I can trust Liverpool to handle you.
No, that'd be if Brax knows if that goes to the final, that'd be penalty shootout. So he knows it already.
Always penalty shootout. By the way, Vader, I don't know if you guys seen Klopp's interview, but he basically said when Kevin De Bruyne is warming up, the whole Premier League shaking. Is he talking about his weight, or is he talking about just how people are getting scared?
Excuse me?
Good lord, man! What is this?
I don't know. Is he referring to people fearing Kevin De Bruyne, or is he referring to some?
As a fat guy, I should take a. I feel
that's messed up.
Egal. I'm going on mute because I was going to start shouting at Egal.
Outrageous.
That is outrageous. KDB.
He's kind of looking thick.
No, he's not. He's
someone report Egal.
Stop it, man.
What am I hearing?
Watch how you say the next man's looking thick, Egal. But
that sounds mad still. That sounds mad.
Egal's moving mad today, man. What's going on?
He definitely needs to put way more emphasis on that H. There was too much thick. There was not enough thick. Do you know what I mean?
It sounds wrong either way, bro.
Obviously, I'm joking, but let's continue. What are you saying?
Listen, the thing with Klopp, man, and
there we go.
He's a master deflector. He's a master at putting the attention on others. Listen, I don't want to go on a rant, but I'm going to go on a partial one. Klopp gets touted as he's done magic with less. He's turned water into wine. He's just done his thing. This man made the choice of going to Liverpool when he came to the league, a sleeping giant, arguably the best or most successful English team in the league at the time when he came here. This underdog talk that he often likes to do dead me with that. And when he was at Dortmund, again, arguably the second best German club. He didn't go somewhere in rags to riches, and he went to another sleeping giant in Liverpool and did his thing. I'm actually hating all of the narrative of him doing magic. Come on, let's relax on this one. He went to Liverpool, the second or the best English, most successful club. And he's turned them around, yes. Give him props for that. But he went to Pepsi. He didn't go to Coca-Cola. And they want to kind of frame that up.
Not wrong with Pep.
When Pep joined City, where were they? When Pep joined City, where were they?
They got Pepsi. By the way.
When Pep joined City, who are City? No one knows City. We're a small club. We don't have a fan base. Listen, Klopp could walk with his Liverpool jersey.
So 1 minute. Are we saying Pep is the real underdog? Yeah, Pep is the real underdog.
Pep went to the underdog.
Re-say it. Come on, let's say this. Come on, Pep.
Let's be real. Two people are walking with jerseys. All right. They're looking at a field of kids saying, "Come play for my club." One's holding up the Liverpool, one's holding up City. At the time, everybody knew of Liverpool.
Yeah, but the difference is,
Him
with one
saying,
hand,
"Come here, I'm gonna bring a resurgence back to a sleeping giant." That's easy recruitment. It's easy.
The difference is,
stop all this.
the difference is when you let's do your analogy. Yeah, when you're going into a field and there's a load of kids there, Pep's holding up a jersey, a City jersey. Jurgen Klopp is holding up a Liverpool jersey. But Pep has also got another handful of lollipops. And that motherfucker is attracting the kids with the fucking lollipops.
Hey, yo.
What are we doing? The wrong way. Look at analogy the wrong way. Stop it.
I was taking it in the innocence that it was intended. I would have been like there's like an Xbox deposited in their name or something. The lollipops, you know, it's like I don't know if you guys are looking at.
He's left.
Yo, you guys got Vader off screen. That's how bad
I'm saying, yeah, I'm looking at the analogy and I hear it. Like Klopp, I hear the analogy, but being a sleeping giant whisperer, yeah, fee fi fo fum motherfucker, yeah, that's not beans. Do you know what I mean? That's not easy. How many sleeping giant whisperers have Man United been trying to get? Do you know what I mean? You need to know the exact words to say in order to get him to wake up, right? But on the other hand, coming face to face with a generational manager in Pep, losing 1 point, losing 2 points, losing Champions League finals, we have to, like, and I think now that you can rest assured that nobody puts Klopp and Pep on the same level. Yeah?
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. I don't think they do.
Don't.
They don't. There was a risk of it a couple of years ago. A few years ago, people were looking at both of what they've done, and they were like, "Oh, you know what? But you don't. You can.
Hey,
I think
you're sensible.
Vader.
I think there's a difference though. I don't think anybody puts Klopp on the same level as Pep in terms of historical significance, right? I don't think that. But I think people say that Klopp on his day and Pep on a day, Klopp still has a chance of beating him.
Of course.
And that's the difference. But that's a different argument. That's different. No one is saying historically Klopp has been as significant as Pep has.
That's what I'm trying to say. But there was a strong argument for that a couple of years ago.
Last year, Klopp was getting disrespected. People were saying Arteta's better than him. It was mad.
I mean, all the people were saying, "What about the 7-year itch? All that 7-year itch nonsense? Where's all those?"
I was saying that nonsense.
I know you were. I don't want to name names. I didn't want to name names, man.
Yes.
You know who it was. The thing is, it's not like you were saying. It's not like you were saying with chest. You were like, "I'm going to pose the question. I'm just posing the question."
Okay, let me stop everything for a second, bring it back to Man City. Man City, if they go out in the January transfer window and they actually pull off the signing of Joshua Kimmich, is that it for the Premier League guys? Because these guys are ridiculous. They know they need some cover. What do they go and do? They go and get one of the best right back / defensive midfielder / center midfielder / 10 / what the hell?
Let's just say players. Players.
It's like if I get Maya Jama, is that it for the girls in my WhatsApp chat? Yes. What are we talking about? Yes, of course it is. What do you mean?
Listen,
Vader, talk to me, bro.
Yo,
how you guys getting Joshua Kimmich? What's going on?
It's rumored. It's rumored that we're looking after.
I heard it's close.
What?
I heard it's close.
No, I feel like
Randy Orton voices in his head. What do you mean?
The rumor just.
One of the guys in the chat just called Man City Chupa Chups FC.
Yo, this needs to stop. This needs to stop.
But Egal, come on, man! Like Egal,
the Kimmich rumor, right? The Kimmich rumor is a rumor.
Yeah,
it's a rumor. That's all that it is right now.
You've got Champions League to compete for. You think they're giving up Kimmich in January?
Apparently, there's outs with him and Tuchel. We'll see what that's all about.
Okay.
We're hearing these rumors about what Eric possibly going there. Is it a 1 in, 1 out type thing? I don't know. But there's rumors, man. There's rumors with Kimmich. There's rumors of Mbappe to Liverpool. There's a lot of movement going on. I'm not hearing about, is the league done if Mbappe goes to Liverpool? Am I hearing any of this? Nah, it's early talk. We'll see what happens. But
I'm
I'm
not doing.
seeing-
No. I'm not doing this for City fans. Though. I'm not having this underdog bullshit from you anymore. I'm just not doing this, man. I'm not doing this. Oh! If we get Kimmich, we may win the league, and it may not be. Shut up, man. You're winning this league anyway without Kimmich. So this is what I don't get. Right? This is what I don't get. Yeah. On a side note, you City fans have got to learn to embrace being favourites for stuff and being the villains, okay? It's fun. It's more fun being villains. I tell you, don't be the good guys. Don't try and be the good guys. Embrace the hate. Embrace the hate, my friend.
Surfer.
You've earned it.
No,
Earn
okay.
the hate.
Hold on.
Surfer knows. They were the villains for like 5 years.
I
didn't wanna
get
be-
all that, but it's different right now. Surfer, when you were embracing being the villain, you were looking left and right, and you weren't quite seeing others spending to come after you and get at you. I saw that spend intent from Arsenal this offseason. I saw they went out. One of their locals, they got Rice off another London team to strengthen them. They
Why are you
weakened
talking about
Radu.
me, bro? We didn't win a trophy in 20 years.
No, but I'm talking about.
Can you just say they weakened the rival? Whoa, did you just say they weakened the rival? Arsenal weakened their rival, West Ham.
That
What
rival
you say? Me. Someone needs to censor me. The words coming out of his mouth make no sense today.
Vader's very good at this, right? He will claim the underdog story and then backslap another rival like Arsenal.
Listen, all I have to say is Vader. Vader, while you're out here looking to sign Joshua Kimmich in January, Tottenham are looking to sign a defender. Arsenal are looking to sign a left back.
Ivan Toney, don't do that.
Winter Surfer, I don't know what you guys. Winter Surfer, what are you guys looking to sign?
Whoever's breathing, probably. I don't know. It's moment in time.
Yeah.
Egal, can I ask you a question?
I'm getting somewhere with this. Newcastle, what are you guys trying to sign, Specs?
Apparently Phillips on loan anyway.
Calvin
Phillips. Okay, and who's Liverpool trying to sign?
Mbappe.
I mean,
No.
Winter Surfer said that Chelsea looking to sign anyone breathing. We don't care whether they're breathing or dead. We'll sign them if we can, but I doubt it.
All right. So my point is,
honestly, whenever January transfer window comes around, the first thing you can be guaranteed is out there in the Liverpool Echo. Liverpool not looking to do any transfer business this window.
Oh yeah.
Maybe, hopefully, I hope it's a smoke screen. But
to me, they're telling me all lead up to January. Arsenal's looking to get Ivan Toney in January. Arsenal's looking to get Ivan Toney in January. Today they're saying Ivan Toney's staying in Brentford and he's going to be starting for them because Mbeumo's injured and Waste is in the AFCON. And Arsenal are going to have to pay 100 million if they want to get him. And Chelsea already said no to him. Arsenal are now saying no, and we're looking to get a left back.
Well, you need Toney. You need him, bro. Believe me.
And
now.
Money.
Listen, if you're going to sign a midfielder, a striker, or a defender, the likelihood of us signing another defender is going to happen before we sign either of the other two right now.
What do you think? If you had one position, if you needed a player in one position, where would you bring from?
Personally, for me, bro, if I was to get one player, I would go and get that attacker because I feel like that attacker would make the most difference in the final third and help us win more games. But at this moment,
more attackers. But what happened to giving Reece the Dream Nelson a new contract in the summer? Well, what about that?
I'm sure you called him the Dream. The Dream.
I was trying a new nickname. It probably won't stick. The crowd went mild. Probably.
Let me just land this City point. My City point was he said a couple of weeks ago he doesn't need to sign any player in January to win the league, and all of us can probably agree that he could potentially win the league without signing anybody in January. But when we say if you sign Joshua Kimmich, the league is done, he's like, well, you don't have confidence in your team. You're so patronizing.
Okay, Egal, first and foremost, can I just say that?
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
I just want to say, first of all, bringing back the finest player in the Premier League, arguably, in Kevin De Bruyne, when you've not had him for the first time. First of all, City lost. Yeah, they had Rodri, Gundogan, KDB last season. Yeah, Rodri's been out for X number of weeks. KDB's been out all season, and Gundogan left. So that's huge. So for them to be, was it above you? Are they above you?
Tied on points, game in hand.
For them to be above you with that, and they should be confident in saying, right, what we've discovered in the first half of the season is a variety of ways to win, but also a variety of ways in which we can get beaten. So we need to stay away from B and focus on A. But we're also going to have a needle mover coming back. So to me, players like Kimmich are not available in January. You don't do those kind of deals in January. Those deals need like 3, 4, 5, 6 months of, back and forth and go. Because you think if Kimmich is on the market, City are the only team that want him. Plenty of teams want Kimmich. So the way I'm looking at it is, there's a huge difference between him having City fans having a casual confidence in being able to achieve what they want to achieve, and you coming into the season saying this squad is good enough to win the league, and now realizing, halfway through the season, oh crap, maybe it's not. Yeah, them buying is more to add value. You are panicking because you're looking at your team.
Nobody's panicking, bro.
No,
but unfortunately, what I'm going to tell you is, Jay, you're going to have to go because you're Tottenham.
Yeah. I bet I am.
You're going to have to go, no? Are you going to stay?
Yeah, Spurs are playing, so I'm gonna depart grudgingly because
you're gonna miss the Liverpool Arsenal segment. But what do you think's gonna happen?
You know what? Maybe I can just put it on.
Just stay on. Just stay on. Burnley can wait for you.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna put this on my phone. I ain't missing Liverpool Arsenal. Come on, Egal. Let's go to
okay. Arsenal face Liverpool with no Mo Salah at the Emirates in the FA Cup Sunday. And after speaking to Ram and some other Liverpool fans, they were telling me they're gonna play a strong side, of course, but they're gonna keep their focuses as much as possible on trying to keep players fit for the remaining games in January, because you're gonna have a lot of games, especially with the 2 games for the League Cup final. I want to know, Rack, how serious are you taking this game versus Arsenal in the FA Cup?
I think Klopp will take it seriously. I wish he didn't, because
interesting.
Wow. I think that it would be good to look. We're the favourites, clearly the favourites in the Carabao Cup. That's the competition I'd like to win. We're clearly the favourites in the Europa League. That's a competition I'd like to win.
Wow.
And we're top of the league. That's a competition I'd like to win. So if you're saying to me at this point in time where my priorities lie, I prioritise all 3 of those because we have better chances of winning. And the FA Cup is a great historic competition, but I'm gonna steal a line from your book, Egal. We got bigger fish to fry.
Oh my goodness!
Nah, man, you need to go for that competition, man.
You literally,
Come on, man.
1 second. I need you to go beat Chelsea at least in the League Cup, but you could have literally just put a nail in.
Don't put bad vibes out there. Don't put bad vibes.
Anyways, that never say bigger fish to fry again. That is not a good thing.
I'm not superstitious.
No. I'm not saying superstitious. I'm just saying mentality-wise. I don't think you should be going with that mentality.
I'm not playing at the Emirates or Anfield or so. Yeah.
No. But in the sense, do you think your club is going to go to the Emirates saying, "Oh, we can afford to lose this game"?
Klopp, no, I don't think. I think we'll go. I think we'll go. I think we'll go strong. It's just I think we need to think long term. How can we be as strong as we need to be for the rest of the season? I think going to the quarterfinals or semi-finals of the FA Cup doesn't help us win the league. Doesn't help us win the. I don't necessarily think it makes much of a difference for the Europa League or thingy, but. If we can rotate and we can be strong, and if that means going out of the FA Cup and winning the league, I think everybody agrees that the league takes priority over the FA Cup. It's a bigger competition.
Put your eggs in one basket, man. Like
Wow.
No, but it's
know,
not. I'm putting in 3 other baskets. I'm putting it in the Europa League. I'm putting it in the so
He's trying to win a treble.
That's my thing.
He's trying to win a treble.
No, he doesn't want to win treble. Okay,
No,
so what?
he's trying to win the
For
Premier
a
League.
trouble.
Yeah.
He's trying to win the Premier League.
Okay, and the League Cup.
Europa
Yeah.
League, and the FA Cup. No, and the Carabao Cup.
You must go for the
Leave that one
quadruple.
alone.
He can't
Go
go
for
for
a
the
double.
quadruple.
Come on, look, Mr. Lollipop Man. Come on. Let's see what you got to say. He's
Whoa.
doing all this in the corner.
Whoa, watch that. Watch that. I don't want to hear that description of me again. Liverpool are the most decorated.
His online gamer tag.
Liverpool are the most decorated English club, and they're talking about
Here we go.
this FA. We could do without it. We're gonna focus on what? The league, Europa, and you say the Carabao.
League, yeah.
Wow.
We're in the semi-final of the Carabao. I mean, it should be an easier competition to win than the FA Cup.
Easier competition coming out of the lips of Rax.
At this point, but
to win.
do you disagree? Do you disagree that at this stage it's easier for us to win the Carabao Cup than it would be for us to win the FA Cup?
Yes, it is easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the semi-final.
Well, that was my point. That was my point.
So, but this whole, if your approach is the easy way, and this is why I disagreed when Surfer was talking. Oh, I don't care about the competition. Bring me the easiest path possible. Listen, when you take the easiest path, you don't strengthen, you don't improve, you don't take your club to another level. You guys, the season, I know it's labeled as the failed quad pursuit, but I remember the joy. I remember the fun, the fandom that the fans had on that pursuit. I know it didn't end up being there, but that pursuit was unmatched.
I love that. But I love that season.
Exactly.
I still love that season.
So you're already talking about cutting that season off with the possibility of the chance at it, and you're playing in your subtle way. You're doing you know what? I don't care whether I win it or not.
But there's a difference. I love that season.
I like the fact
But
that
if we would have dropped the Carabao Cup and won the league, the thing is, you can only make you can only make your decision, and your emotions can only resonate at this particular point in time or after the fact, right? So after the fact, I can say I love that season. If you would have said at the start, if you said before that, what do I prioritize? Do I prioritize the league or the Carabao Cup that season? I said the league, of course.
Rax, but we know that.
Do you think your pursuit of the quad affected you?
Do I think that going all the way in both of those competitions may have hindered us in getting an extra point at some point in time? Yes.
No.
Do I know it? No. No, I don't. But I don't know. I don't know it.
He's only reacting this way because he won.
None of us. Listen. None of us know it. But me potentially, I could have gone out of both those competitions and got worse. That's also a possibility. We just don't know.
That's what happened to us. That's what happened to us.
Okay.
When we lost the FA Cup, everything went all downhill from there. We lost the FA Cup to City last year. Mentality-wise, they beat us in their own ground. Next time we faced them, they whooped our ass. So right now, if we can...
What Tony Montana says in his comment, look at Tony Montana. City have like in recent years have had notoriously easy runs to significant numbers of. Vader, that's also true, right?
I don't know.
Every time there was a draw,
we've been.
It would be like Liverpool versus Arsenal, Liverpool versus Manchester United, Arsenal versus Tottenham, City against Port Vale. Like
all of that.
All I want to say, I want to bring it back. I want to bring it back from a fan standpoint, not the logic, not the bean counters, not the execs like Rax is moving right now. From a fan standpoint, you want your club to play for everything. You don't want to already plant the seed like you're okay with losing. That's loser mentality. You don't want that. You want your club to go out and win it. Because, and again, I'm not being patronizing. I saw the Liverpool fans and I was envious because I was not as close, but I was pursuing a quad when things got messed up with Tuchel that year. But it was that close, and I saw how far you guys went with it, and that was infectious. Like that joy, that we're winning the quad. That movement was hype. And you're already kind of like, you know what? Let me plant the seed. I'm okay with us losing.
Maybe he learned. Maybe he learned off the back of that.
But the learning is, here's the thing. No, because Rax is deflecting again. The learning is, Klopp, in all honesty, should have shown more rotation. In all honesty, if you really want to be critical of him and that pursuit with regards to the quad that they were on, he should have showed more rotation. That's it. Plain and simple. He was so committed to that 11, and that cost him because Fabinho and Thiago were done when they were needed. That's really the learning here. But this pursuit to try and win this quad, that's magic. Every fan wants that. But Rax is like, I could care less. Nah.
The problem with that analysis, I think, is a lot of it is retrospective. We see how a couple of the performances went towards the end of the season, and then we retrofit our argument based on that. I don't necessarily know if that's the case or not.
Because Rax, I mean, City were really put off when they faced Bristol, Burnley, and Sheffield United in the FA Cup run. You know, it really stopped them getting the treble. Do you know what I mean? So
guys, let's bring it back. We kind of got way off topic. Let's bring it back to Arsenal, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Arsenal need to win this game because this is our only cup. This is our only cup in domestic cup that we're still in. Liverpool are still in the League Cup, and they're going to play 2 League Cup games before Mo Salah comes back. We have to capitalize on this opportunity to face them without their best player. We have to capitalize on this opportunity to play them at our ground in a cup competition before we play them in the league. This could be a psychological edge going into that game, because then that would mean we played them twice and we haven't lost yet. If they beat us at our ground in the cup, it could be the groundwork for us to continue to capitulate, because off the back of 2 losses and a draw, we have to get a result. Losing to Liverpool will cause catastrophic meltdowns throughout the whole Arsenal fan base, and I cannot have that.
That would be funny, to be fair. That would be funny. I've changed my mind. Guys, I've changed my mind. I'm ready.
I just see Northside like bowing up.
Me and you, yeah, me and you.
If you guys watched my last stream, it was absolute carnage.
I watched the whole of it, and it's not often I'll watch bits of your streams on Arsenal, because obviously, I don't want to be like the voyeur in the window looking at what's going on at the rival club. There's such a thing as too much knowledge about rival clubs. You know what I mean? Like, you'll be 10 minutes in a space and you'll hear most of it. But
when there's an emergency meeting, guys,
just pulling the blinds.
Bro, it was so much carnage. I had 500 people in there. I bet you at least 300 of them were rivals. 100%.
Yes.
We were just laughing in the chat.
Egal. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Bro, my post-match reaction, I did my post-match reaction same time as the Terrace, live post-match for New Year's, because I had to go out. I'm telling you, I had like 300 people in there. People love seeing misery. They love it.
I think Arsenal fan TV got so big.
They just wanted your perspective. They wanted your post-game
No,
analysis.
bro, they don't care. They don't care about my perspective. The reality is, when I'm winning, half of them are not here. But big up to the real ones, win or lose or draw.
I saw that one.
Can I speak on
that? My man never comments when we win a game, but post-match after West Ham, he's there.
Yeah, I don't care about Arsenal though, bro. The Arsenal guys don't even like me anyway, bro. But that's another story. But getting into that.
Spurs are cooking out here,
Yeah.
Let me say this with this upcoming game, Egal.
Big up my guy here. He just reminded me it's my birthday in 5 days also.
Oh, large up.
Nice.
He reminded you of your own birthday.
Yeah, because he's like, his birthday is 29 days away, and I'm like, oh yeah, oh shit, it's January. I got my birthday in a couple days.
Big up.
This upcoming game, and again, I don't want to make it main character syndrome, but it reminds me of last season. It reminds me of when we were playing each other, obviously, like you mentioned, right? So I think, like what happened this year, you guys catching the win against us in obviously the Community Shield, and you did the same thing in your house. You're now playing against Liverpool, and now it's a 3-team, quote-unquote, 3-team race. I think psychologically, I think manager versus manager, I think fan base versus fan base, no Salah, you guys have to beat them. You have to beat them. And then that kicks off to when now you face them in the league, and you get that game that you need to win again.
If we don't beat Liverpool at home on Sunday, absolute carnage will be going on within my fan base.
But the thing is Diogo is back, and he's not the guy you want. Like, yeah, they've lost
Yo
Salah.
goals.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
the
he's
Salah
lost
thing's
Salah.
overhyped, man. Everyone's overhyping this Salah thing. You have to win or you should win, bro. It's still Liverpool, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Salah in or Salah out, bro. You got to be on job and be on game, innit? Like, let's not do this, innit? Like, oh, if come on, bruv. Like, this whole Salah thing's just. I know it's important. Let's not be silly. I know that, but don't go on like Liverpool
Can I
ain't got guys there.
can I give you more context? We've lost our last 2 games in the Premier League. We drew against Liverpool at Anfield. We lost to Villa. In our last 5 games, we have 1 victory, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So Salah or no Salah, it's going to be peak anyway. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be peak anyway. So this whole Mo Salah narrative, I'm not buying into it, bro. Forget me.
It's true.
And
West Ham didn't have a Salah. Fulham didn't have a Salah.
forget me.
Liverpool fans have already downplayed whether they lose it. It's no big deal. They've already done that. You guys got to win.
I'm worried.
Yeah, all the pressure's on us. Liverpool have no pressure. They lose. They still have a lot to fight for this season.
And I'm worried for Saka, man, because he gets targeted. So I'm worried for Saka. So,
we lose. All our eggs are in the Champions League and the Premier League basket, and it's bigger fish to fry.
Well, at least you got something.
Rax was on script. He said, "Yeah, we don't really care about winning this."
Hey, so what does everyone think? To wrap it up, I'm going with the Arsenal victory, of course. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Arsenal victory. I think there's always going to be goals in a game between Liverpool and Arsenal. It's just a 1-goal margin for Arsenal. I definitely don't want to replay. Whatever happens, there shouldn't be any replays anymore in the FA Cup, right?
I think Liverpool have got enough about them still. Like genuinely, like when I look at the attack and I think, okay, Diaz, Gakpo, Nunes, Jota,
Nunes.
Yeah, bro. Nunes. But listen, the thing is you gotta look at matchups. Don't think of the player per se. Think of matchups.
I agree.
Think of like running, like if they want to put Nunes out wide, for example, against a Ben White at the moment or something, he could do something against him. Diaz versus White, like these, like Egal, would you concede that Ben White's not having his best defensive form at the moment?
Yeah, last 2 games poor.
Yeah. So
Nunes poor, like Nunes score on him poor.
You know what? Nunes can be wide open; he'll still miss. So it's like,
yeah, but he adds other stuff to the game, bro. People just, I know he adds
merchant.
some movement.
He's like Martinelli.
Come on, man.
He's like Martinelli, chaos merchant.
No.
Martinelli's pants right now. Martinelli's dead out right now.
The thing about Nunes,
your whole country's dead out right now.
The thing about Nunes is he's really good at getting in the right areas, but when he's one-on-one on goal, I don't know what is with him. He's missed the most big chances this season, and
has he missed more than Jesus?
Yeah, bro, clear of
adjusted for per 90 because Jesus has been injured a bit.
I don't know how to do that.
Ask these questions. He knows the answer.
I don't know how to do that, but one thing I can tell you is he's missed 18 big chances this season already.
Would you rather have Nunes or Jesus up front, Egal?
I'd rather have Jesus.
Would you rather have Jesus or Watkins?
I'd rather have Ollie Watkins right now. Still,
yeah.
Right now,
cool.
Right now, some people would have Dominic Solanke, but let's keep it on topic. Winter Surfer, what do you say? Liverpool, Arsenal. Who do you think wins?
I actually think it's going to be a draw. I mean, it's going to be a replay. I honestly do. That
would suck for both of us, right?
No, that'd be great for the fans.
I didn't think there was much to
separate. Raider, the champion of the fans.
That would be great for the fans.
There wasn't much.
That would be great for the fans. Yes, that would be great. That would be excellent. Let's think about the fans. That's what we need to think about.
You know what it is, Rack? You know what it is, Rack? On a 12 o'clock kickoff when they're facing Liverpool, their fans are like, "Oh, we don't care. We'll see you in May."
Hey, I just don't think there was much to separating the league game. So, it was like that. So,
hey,
and you're both not free. I know Liverpool smashed Newcastle the other night, but before that, you find it tough to score both sides. So,
Yeah, but there's the difference. They still create the chances. They just, unless it's
but like you said, we just talked about Nunes. We talked about Nunes, but Diaz not being on form. Jurgen Klopp has only just come back, and Salah's and Gakpo's really in and out of the team. They haven't got a position for him.
This
and
win,
Salah's gone.
this potential Liverpool game could make or break our season to a certain degree. But for Liverpool, it could teach us a lot about how they are without Mo Salah. If
Well, it
they do
depends,
well,
Egal.
if they do well without Mo Salah, we could have a case and say
But
that some of these guys have the ability to step up without their best player.
Yeah, this is their chance to do so in the next few weeks.
Egal, they've already done it. Last AFCON, they actually, I don't think you guys dropped.
No, last AFCON was different. With Roberto Firmino was a man possessed.
Yeah, but to that point, someone else stepped up. They didn't miss Mo Salah in terms of dropping points.
But he's not here either. So I need to see Gakpo, Jota, Luis Diaz, one of those guys step up, take the game by the scruff of the neck, win them the game. They still have Trent, who's a game changer, and he's going to always do that. But he's probably going to be their guy now. But for Arsenal, I need Saka, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus fix up, straight up. I need them to fix up because they're not doing enough right now.
Do you want them to go full strength Egal? Do you want to go?
Bro, he needs to treat this like it's another Premier League game. He needs to go.
But do you play?
We don't play Crystal Palace for another 13 games for 13 days. So since we have 13-day break, you play the strongest fucking team on Sunday. Sorry for my swearing, but if we don't play a strong team on Sunday, I am gonna lose my mind.
I like that mentality. Right. That's winner's mentality. Now. That's winner's mentality.
Bro, Gabriel Jesus has a conversion rate of 7.
Such a mocking tone there. Unbelievable.
Look at him. And he says it and then he just lies back, just chilling on his sofa. Let this not sort it out.
Guys, guess who has the best conversion rate for Arsenal this season? The two best conversion rates.
I have no fucking idea.
It's probably Tommy Asu.
Eddie Nketiah and Kai Havertz.
Oh, okay.
The bar is the floor, right?
They're supposed to start then, right? They're supposed to start.
Listen,
start then on Sunday.
You guys can score more goals than us, but we're still better. Anyways,
I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think it's a 3-2 Arsenal win.
I don't want to win for
really?
Wonderland.
I really do.
I don't want to win for Wonderland. I want a close game, but we win, and it's low scoring. I don't need a carnage, because if we concede 3-2, that means we've had 2 bad defensive mistakes that we're going to be speaking about for 2 days straight.
Shout out Arteta out. That's what's going to happen. Already happening.
People are already saying Arteta out.
I know. I think, but I won't put my 2 pence in that. I think that's a bit. But I'm not Arsenal fan. I don't know. But I've been hearing that, and I was a bit like, oh, okay. But you don't
they
know
never believed in the first place. Vader was right. They didn't care.
No, they didn't.
Some of them are like turncloaks. They're like Harry Potter. They, 1 second you see them, the next second they're missing. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I need to know everyone's predictions because Rock, what you saying? Arsenal win? You said?
I think we get an early goal. I think we get an early goal. Darwin Núñez. You lot panic. The fans turn against the team. You go all out, and then we get a goal on the counter attack. 2-0 Liverpool.
Ooh, 2-0 Liverpool win. Okay, Vader.
I'm a Bayer.
So, like Rax, I see Liverpool scoring first, but I don't see Arsenal panicking. I see, because it's like this can't happen again. You guys scoring 3 unanswered, and then Liverpool get a late goal, but you guys win 3-2.
I expect.
Well, I'm going for a 2-1 Liverpool win, bro.
2-1 Liverpool win. Okay.
Keep it straight and simple.
Context?
What context?
Yeah, no context.
You want to elaborate? You want to elaborate? To be honest, like I said, your front three, like Arsenal are playing decent football, but they're just not getting. Like I said, your Martinelli's not on it. Saka is dead out right now. Call it as it is. Do you get what I'm saying? James used his pants. You should have got Alexander Isak. You should have got Alexander Isak. You probably would have been a few more points on the ball, but we won't get into that either. You'd be lucky to get a goal, but I think you're at home, right? I think you must be able to get a goal from somewhere. It is the FA Cup. Do you get what I'm saying? Anything can happen, but I just feel Arsenal under a bit of pressure right now from your fans, because your fans are a bit like, you get me? Like, it's just always heat. I just think Liverpool might just nick it. That's all. And then after that, everyone's going to be crying out even more Arteta out, and then it's all tits up. Then move on.
That is a hell of an elaboration. You asked for it and he gave it to you.
Okay. Winter Surfer said replay, and
No
Jay
context.
said Liverpool win. Am I wrong?
I'm going for a 1-1.
All right. So another
It won't be
replay.
a draw. No
Right.
way. No
So
draw.
that's it, guys. Is there any other team that we need to talk about? We spoke about City. We know they're going to beat Huddersfield. No need to talk about it. They're always
Well,
going to
no, Vader's
What?
worried.
Oh,
What?
look at this.
No, it's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a tough game.
Ah, shut up, man. It's gonna be
It's
5-0.
going to be a tough game. We're going to slap.
He's got the City talking points. He's just going through the City talking
I'm not
points.
going to watch. I'm
Don't
just going
do
to wait
that,
for the update on Google News. Oscar Bob double. I'm like,
All right,
alright.
guys, that's
Oscar
enough
Bob
for
hat-trick,
today.
man.
That's enough for today. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Big up everybody who's watching. If you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple right now, shout out to all you guys. Check out Vader Games on YouTube. Check out Jordy Dread TV on YouTube also. Check out Casual FC for Andrew. Of course, we got Jay in the building and Rack in the building also. You can catch them on Twitter, and I'll make sure I put everyone's tags in there. But have yourselves a wonderful day. Big up everyone who's been watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Love for the love, people. You already know what it is.